Welcome back, guys, to Divinity Original Sin. So last time we needed to deal with Victoria here because someone wants her dead, and also we got a new character, Jahan, and we're gonna see what's him about. But first let's deal with her, a orc female.
Greetings.
In name of Amun-Hor, I bid thee to Zdjagera Hal, be welcome, human. My library is yours, as I hope your friendship is mine. What do you have to sell? Medium healing potion, fun with fluids, volume 4. Damn, do I have that one? Yes, I do. Blank hair scroll, sheet of paper, he who smelted, volume 1. Do I have that one? I don't know actually. I think I do. Come on, really? I don't have that one? Volume 4? Whatever, let's buy it, I guess. So buy that one. Then he has the Adventurous Field Guide Volume 6. I must have that. 2, 7, Volume 1. Don't have this either. Don't have this one either, I believe. So let's go ahead and grab this one too. And Forgotten Language of Fairy. Ooh, that's very expensive. Screw that. Okay, let's buy these 2 books. Now, did we already have them, or have I bought them for nothing? Oh, recipe unlocked. The quality of a proper sword has quite declined in recent decades. Some blame a changing climate, others a change. Whoa. Grab my supplies from an iron bar. Wait a minute. I thought I had that book already. Okay. Or is it in the backpack here or somewhere? I don't know. Okay, whatever. Scarlet. Recipe unlocked. Some craftsmen can literally work magic by gluing 2 simple sticks together. I guess it requires some real experience and some good luck. Too often I found their failures in the trash barrel outside. Okay. Let's talk to Victoria again.
Back again?
So, may I take books from the library? Indeed you may! The wisdom I hear hoard is yours to peruse, and even take with you. All I can ask is that you return the books you borrow so that others may enjoy them too. Or maybe not. Who are you, madam? I am Victoria, daughter of Mayor Cecil. Oh, I know what you're thinking. The likeness isn't exactly striking, is it? When I was very young, you see, I must have been cast out by my tribe, for I was found in a wicker basket floating past Sicil toward the sea. The fishermen who found me would have drowned me on the spot, for I am an orc after all, but praise be Amun-Hor, dear Cecil was among the gathered crowd, and he took pity on the exiled infant that chance had put in his way. He raised me like I was his own, his kindest of souls. Taught me the language of men, their customs and their letters. Thus I became the city's librarian, a position I uphold with no small diligence and pride.
Bye.
Let's get the books then. Philosophy of Death for the quest. Sure. Take it. Take it. There, we're gonna need that. Where is it? It's right there. Okay. Rat extermination. Can I take that? Or is that even a book? Yes, it is a book. Okay, I can take this one. Take that one. What else? The history of Sicil. Grab this one as well. Fun with fluids. Pirate life. Another fun with fluids. Okay, and what about this book? We go a lot of books. Let's save first. And let's see.
Greetings.
Listen, I regard you as a friend. Why not?
Bye.
Why can't I get that book? What's wrong with this one? Rats, vermin, plague. That will be taken. Okay, whatever. It's load then. It's kind of weird. Can't take that book. Whatever. Let's do the quest then. So come back here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I did not see that book over there. Okay. Oh, and I can grab some from here as well. If I can find any. Nope, no books in there. Here, no, it's there. Nope, empty. What about this here? Empty. Ooh, one with fluids. Blank fire scroll. Sure, I'll take them. Nope. Books. Blank water scroll. Give it here. Nice. Save again. And let's see. Do we need to kill her?
Back again?
Let's discuss Eglandyre, the elf. Kiri Alisor, do pardon my language, my friend, but that is quite a startling revelation. So much sadness, so much anguish. Eglandyre's tale is heartrending, though it seems that in the pursuit of retribution, he has himself become as great a ghoul as those that wronged him. Does he not see that I am now the one who is to be wronged? Why, oh why, must he make me, of all gentle-minded and life-loving creatures, why must he make me the target of his imperishable hate? Whom have I ever harmed? I live for books, not brutality. So let us approach the situation with reason and ask ourselves, where do we go from here? Though first let me say this. Ashzizambil Kushzunum, from my heart. I thank you for warning me. I thank you and I trust you, so pray, let me pose a question. What do you advise we should do? It is but your amulet the elf wants as proof of your death, so why not give it to me? My amulet? But it is Haksmaji, a sacred token that houses the presence of my ancestors. No, I cannot part with my talisman, the keepsake of my soul. Keepsake of my soul, huh? Afraid I must insist, but it's such a weird looking thing, doesn't become you at all. Sure. Is a keepsake, no matter how precious, worth your life? Yeah, let's do reasoning. Oh shit, this thing again. Rock. Get wrecked. Paper. No! God damn it. Scissors. Frack. God damn it, rock. Get in there, baby. Okay, rock seems to be the winner. Let's do the rock. Yes! Got him! I won this argument. Oh, nice. Charisma XP. Whoa, what's that? When you put it like that, I guess I cannot say that it is. I do this very reluctantly, but fine. Have my talisman. Made fool the elf that would see me dead.
Bye!
Nice. Victoria's amulet. Does that have any usefulness? Apparently not. Read in. Oh.
Back again?
Yes, I've given him the hawk smudge. Has he been tricked? Okay. So nothing else to do here. So we're done with this place. Let's go out. Oh, we need to talk to the mayor as well. Okay. Let's do this first. Oh, we have another dialogue over here as well. Let's start reading some books. Already read that. Let's read the Philosophy of Death. Whoa. That's interesting. Cannot read it, huh? Maybe Scarlet can read it. Let's try with Scarlet. No, she cannot read it either. Well, this is unfortunate. Send back to Roderick. Take the Adventurous Field Guide, Volume 4. Any old kitchen knife can be carved into a deadly dagger after the right amount of time on my anvil. Okay. Volume 5th volume. Now I'm not a lumberjack, but I can get a good strong stick out of any log with my trusty axe whenever I'm in need of one. So some weird geezers have been asking for the wood chips on the floor instead of chopped up some logs, and I just let them. I have no idea what to do with those. The History of Sicil. Okay, that's not too long. Brief History of Sicil by D.R. Galante. Though Sicil's borders have shrunk considerably in modern times, ours was once an expansive kingdom of economic and strategic importance in the region of Andavale. Unembroiled in external politics, Sicil was free to expand from sea to sea and to the borders of Lacula Forest. Why then did Sicil fall? First, trade. As the old kingdoms grew, Sicil's ports became less central to trading routes, but most importantly, Sicil's history of a small and homogeneous population meant that its cultural importance faded as more diverse nations grew. Capitals that featured elvish musicians and dwarvish maids thrived, while Sicil's trade stagnated. Still, Sicil is a seat of significant cultural importance, home of the last Source King. The catacombs of Sicil are famed for their beauty and their supposed preternatural activity. In recent times, the leaders of Sicil are seeking to reinvigorate her economy. Fertile farmlands are being utilized at full capacity by the incentivized sale of lands to experienced farmers. Sicil's future shines bright indeed. Okay, pretty cool. So stop that for now. Let's have some of these conversations. Scarlet. Everything we do seems to fortify our abilities. This is enough to negate your string when one is carrying an entire team on one's shoulder. I suppose the resemblance has inspired me to reach heights I've never before envisioned. Let's do that one. There's no experience to be won from pestering me with vapid flattery. Hardly flows one way, my friend. Yeah, let's do that. What do we get? We didn't get anything. Okay. I guess that was just some roleplay action. It is spectacular indeed to behold how quickly your powers grow. There is a superhuman quality to your progress that both impresses and pleases me. Do continue to pursue the depths of your potential with relentless resolution. Yes, seek power for power's sake. Forswear the pitfalls of morality. Forswear both good and evil, the promises of duty and ambition. Let power be the end of its own means, and nothing in this world will be able to stand in your way. This guy has some Sith ideology going on. A fine counsel. Power, after all, is the very engine of success. You would have me pursue power only for power's sake? No, I want my powers to serve the greater good. No, let's do the first one. I fully agree. To be truly powerful, one has to be set and thinking that may be this progress. I disagree that power be the means. No, let's agree. Good, revel in the lust for power like the lech does in his aphrodisiacs. For only if you cast aside all desire and instead focus on the utter mental and physical mastery of supremacy over all, the means as well as the ends will melt into ultimate purpose. This purpose I have my own, as do you, that much is clear, though perhaps you may as yet be unaware of its true design and composition. So let us continue our journey, for it is in the journey that purpose takes shape. Okay. That didn't affect us at all. Okay, let's talk to Jahan. I assume you addressed me for a reason, so go on, speak. Where are you from, Jahan? I'm not from any place anymore. I go where my quest leads me. Besides, the name would mean nothing to you. The glorious city in the glorious kingdom where I was born. I remember them well, the sandstone castles, hued like the very sun that batters their battlements without rest. I can see them still, the fountain gardens, and halls of pearl-colored marble inlaid with gemstones set in shapes of plants and beasts. Yes, I can see them still, though when I try to focus on their details, like mirages, they dissolve upon approach. Time, it frays the foundations of memory. Why do you hunt demons? For 1,000 reasons, and for one especial. The 1,000 obvious ones I'll list with pleasure, the special one, that is my secret to keep. Should party members really keep secrets from one another? Hunter, I could find you cross-dressed under the spell of a dominant goblin, yet when next we'd meet there'd be no questions asked. I have my secrets. Undoubtedly, you have yours. They are ours to keep. Okay, so list the obvious ones. 1. Their scourge taints the natural world. 2. Their machinations irreversibly corrupts minds. 3. Their perversions seek to end all beauty. 4. Their schemes unhinge the fabric of space and time. 5. Their presence distorts all intrinsic harmony. Many hours pass before Jahan stops enumerating his reasons. We are very sorry indeed that you even asked. You should leave. No, I have some questions for you. And undoubtedly I have answers. You mentioned an ultimate purpose. Now in your case, what would that be? My ultimate purpose, yes, perhaps I shouldn't have mentioned that, not yet. Suffice to say that I do not live like others do. I do not live for happiness, for the joys these earthly hours may bestow. My existence is to hunt, and through that hunt I may just find deliverance. Soon I must confront my purpose or perish. Take my leave. So let's figure out this guy over here. So his name is Jahan. Let's get... oh goddammit. You'll find that most prefer talking to the main heroes, though they're willing to trade with companions too. Interesting. Charlene, what are you? Some kind of wandering butler? You can tell your boss I'll have no dealings with a go-between. Interesting.
Farewell.
Let me... okay, let's get a close-up on him here. So he has a pretty nice looking staff there. Okay, let's open his character sheet. He's level 3. Okay, he's a mage obviously. He has a staff. Jahan's quarterstaff. Let's go into his abilities. No weapons, defense. He has willpower, resistant to magics and other sort of things like mental spells. Skills. He's Aerothurge 2 and Hydrosophist 2. Oh yeah, that's what I needed. That's what I wanted. So he has Aerothurge and Hydrosophist. That makes him an enchanter. That's exactly what I wanted to get. So we already have an enchanter. Nice. Blacksmithing. Ooh, so I can actually craft weapons and sharpen my blades with him. Nice. He also has some crafting as well. Very good. Liking this so far. Elemental affinity. Lowers the action point cost of spells by 1 when standing in a surface of the same element. Huh. So I can cast like rain, for instance, and that should affect me through my elemental affinity, or maybe I will need to have him stay in the puddles of water, something like that. Far Out Man, the range of spells and scrolls by 2 meters increased. Okay. Scientist, bonus point in blacksmithing and crafting. Okay. And no traits. And the spells he has: Bitter Cold, 100% chance to set Chill status. Chilled makes target less resistant to water spells, with a bit more resistance to fire spells. Chilled has a negative impact on movement. Okay, and if I chill again, they will get frozen. Head Vice, a magical claw hold, 35 chance to blind. Staff of the Tempest, this is... whoa. Staff of the Tempest. Staff of the Magus. He has a different one. Is that better than what we have? 821. It's pretty much the same thing, I guess. Jahan's final offensive when pushed to the brink. Learned in the brutal hills of Tonorath after a near-fatal encounter with sorcerers. Jahan swore he'd never find himself caught without a spell up his sleeve. The better his staff, the better the damage. So it's pretty much the same thing, just some lore added in. And we have Blitzbolt, which is pretty much electricity, 35% chance to stun, nice. Minor heal, always good to have. Teleportation, throw an item or a character up high and drop it to the ground, nice. And rain, creates water surfaces, 100% chance to set wet stats, nice, really nice. Okay, then let's talk to Cecil, the mayor of this city. What do you have for us, buddy? Oh, don't do that.
Greetings.
What? Oh, it's you. Come closer then, closer. My ears aren't what they used to be, nor my eyes for that matter. Yes, hello, Source Hunter. Our city welcomes you. What does he have for sale? Washboard. Okay. Ooh, some cloth shoes, nice. Perception +1. Ooh, I might want to buy that. Don't really have the money right now. Anyway, tell me about yourself. My elf? What elf? Oh, myself! I am Cecil, mayor of Sicil and husband of the stately Cecilia. I've been the mayor here for decades and I'm quite eager to see Sicil through these difficult times. Yes, very difficult times indeed. Tell me about the issues in Sicil. What? Oh, you mean Sicil. Very difficult times indeed. As though the death of Jake, and by source magic no less, weren't enough, we're also facing all sorts of brutish intruders. The undead have overrun all but one northern trade route, while the orcs are making a habit of savaging our beaches. That's not to mention that at the top of the whole caboodle, there's rumors of some new religious sect or cult or some such sticking its tendrils into the innocent, seven-fearing folks of Sicil. And while we're on the subject of troubles, I myself have a private matter I'd like to bring to your attention. It involves a magic relic I rather foolishly sought, a weapon called the Staff of Pergamon. Ooh, I'd rather pick that up for myself. Tell me more about the undead in Sicil. What? The undead? Yes, for the past 2 years those blasted skeletons have all but suffocated this city. With all but one trade route overrun, Sicil's once torrential commerce has slowed by to a pathetic trickle. Can you tell me more about Rivalon's sects? Well, I do believe that's something your parents ought to have discussed with you long ago, Source Hunter. But I suppose if you really don't know, I'd be remiss if I didn't at least explain the basics. You see, when a lady and a fellow find each other rather nice, well, rather more than nice, they'll occasionally, well, they'll... Oh, this is nonsense. I'm the mayor for the seven's sake. I can't be bothered to chat all day about the birds and the bees when Sicil's under siege by orcs, undead and cultists. Okay. What's this about a staff of Pergamon? The what of what now? You're speaking gibberish. Ah, you mean the staff of Pergamon? Yes. Yes, I was expecting a shipment of weapons, and among the cargo was this very powerful, very rare staff indeed. I managed to place the order through means somewhat typical to a government official. Cecil proved an old fool though, for the merchant slated to deliver it to me has just informed me that the damn thing has gone missing. I fear it may have fallen into the wrong hands, and I wonder if you could retrieve it for me. Tell me... what do you know about the staff itself? The staff itself contains a shard of an ore highly valued for its use in weapons of war. I know use of the material to be forbidden, but I was desperate to do something to aid the townsfolk against the undead. Tell me about the merchant. His name's Conrad, captain of the Tide Splitter. The merchant ship still docked at the Sicil harbor. You can talk to him if you think it'd help, but I'd quite like to avoid getting the Legion involved if you don't mind. Conrad. Okay, you can talk to him, but I'd quite like to avoid... You might want to talk to him actually. About Jake's murder. Jake murdered? Oh yes, now I recall indeed. I could hardly believe it myself. The counselor and I have certainly had our differences over the years, but old squabbles evaporate under such circumstances. Most of the townsfolk are certain Jake's wife Esmeralda is responsible. In fact, the Legion have taken her into protective custody to keep her safe from the mob. As you can imagine, I've known Esmeralda for years. That business between her and the Duke of Ferrol was always a bit suggestive, but I never had cause to suspect her of violence. Still, one never knows for sure. Tell me about the Duke of Ferrol. An upright bloke, apart from all this Esmeralda nonsense. The whole town knows the only goal of his business trips to Sicil is spend a night or two at the King Crab Inn with Mrs. Counselor. Can you tell me more about your library? That depends. What kind of berries are you interested in exactly? Ah, the library. Yes, you must have a visit. It's the gem of Sicil. Would you like to have a look? I'll escort you upstairs myself. Not just now, thanks. Please yourself. Let me know if you change your mind. You won't regret it. Can you tell me... no, tell me about Victoria, the York librarian. My dear girl, my darling adopted daughter, my pride and joy. I introduced her to my library when she was still a girl. She quickly proved that the preconceptions which humans hold of orcs as savage beasts are patently false. If you're looking for something special, just ask. She knows every book by heart. Papa's smart little cookie. Someone wants Victoria dead. Someone wants to see Victoria dead? That cherub of the book, that seraph of the library. Outrageous. Hear you me, you must stop that dog by any means necessary. As mayor of Sicil, you have my permission to take drastic measures if need be. Do you have any work for a trio of sailors? No, my clothes are in fine condition, thanks. I've been going to the same tailor for years. I've joined the Fabulous Five. Let's discuss the assignment they gave me. Oh yes, the Fabulous Five. Aren't they simply fantastic? I'm sure they'll get the job done in no time, especially with your expert hand lent to their cause. That machine Arho built is an abomination. It must be stopped at all costs. I'll bet the wizard himself could provide some advice regarding how to destroy it. He's the mad scientist who crafted it after all. And that's about it. Sure, sounds interesting. Marvelous. Follow me then.
Bye.
I knew that dark-dealing old man dabbled in source. To the gallows, I say.
Alright. What? Oh, yes, this library is the jewel in Sicil's crown, the beacon of culture and learning in our fair city. My Victoria has every volume you could possibly imagine, and she's got every speck of information about this place packed into her brilliant brain. Yes, Victoria has come a long way from the little bundle of claws and teeth I adopted so long ago. It brings a tear to my eye just seeing her here among her beloved books. What? Oh, yes, I'll be on my way back downstairs now. Please introduce yourself. I know Victoria will be happy to make your acquaintance.
Farewell.
Sit on down. Anything else he wants to tell us? Probably not. He's gonna sit down.
Can I help
Okay.
you?
Yep, best thing
Farewell.
about everything. Okay, so we could ask Conrad about the whole deal with the mighty staff over here, Pergamon staff. Cecil asked us to retrieve the staff from a proper raid that have stolen from him. He suggested we ask Conrad, the merchant in charge of the ship from which the staff was stolen. Wait a minute. He said we could ask Conrad, but he suggested not to. So what's this bullshit over here? Damn it. Trying to trick me. Okay. We have 2 more buildings left to search. This one here. And the main building with Aureus and this other dude, Arhu. Okay. Esmeralda's shop. Okay. Okay, let's go inside then, shall we? Shop security guard. Cool. Has a book, Fun with Fluids, Volume 6. Oh man, I have no idea. Do I have that? I have so many books right now. Volume 2, Volume 4, Volume 2 again, Volume 4 again. Scarlet. Okay, let's buy it. Volume 6. What's that? Blackjack. Okay.
Bye.
Let's read the book. Corpse Compendium. Right. Did I read this? I have. Fun with Fluids. Farhangite is an intimidating plant. It was, after all, named after one of Rivellon's fiercest heroes. You can imagine what effect such a plant might have when mixed into a potion. Woe betide he who faces a foe who hath quaffed off a phial of
Seeing that I'm
Farhangite.
neither married, engaged, or attached
Okay.
in any way, I've never
Haven't
bothered
found any of that plant yet.
Light, handsome, and single. Don't go anywhere tonight.
Where is it? Still can't read this book. He Who Smelts It, Volume 1. Okay, I already had that read. Fun with Fluids. Already had that one. A Pirate's Life. Oof. The book's tight binding bellies its age. Bits of crumbling pages stick to your fingers as you turn each page. A Pirate's Life. Shipmate Fulkerson's diary. Whoever came up with the idea to go hunting for treasure in Sicil should be killhauled. I cared not for diaries before we ended up in this accursed place. As I fear the end is nigh, I feel obliged to warn my fellow pirates. Avoid Sicil, as sunny as its beaches are, as golden as the sun shines its cobblestone roads. Equally corrupt is this hellhole. There are laws for everything in Sicil, and every law contradicts the other. At the beginning, we tried to work alongside the system for some time, better to ease down the local suspicions, you see. But I fear every trader that sets foot in Sicil must become a pirate or an outlaw, whether they realize it or not. There are taxes on docking a ship. There are taxes on owning a ship. There are taxes on docking without a ship. There are taxes on boarding and unboarding the ship, but one cannot unboard without having boarded with Sicil first. Oi! What's it even mean? There are taxes on entering the tavern if you're not a Sicilian. There's a law against entering the tavern if you ain't a Sicilian. Unaware you enter, pay the tax and then get thrown in jail when the locals realize your anchor's set elsewhere. But that's not the worst part. We came here looking for treasure. There is a skull-shaped cave on the beach. Skull-shaped cave on the beach. The captain is certain there's a pirate's bounty within. We have sent out a dozen of our best men a fortnight ago, but they've yet to return. The rumor amongst our men is that the cave is haunted. Hogwash. The rest of us will investigate tomorrow. If our crew has not returned, then it's goodbye, Sicil. Nice, so we did find about some treasure in there. Volume 2, already read that. Gapinia mushroom, okay. Field 3. Some smiths haven't the faintest idea how to mold a fine metal shield. After I buy one, my first order of business is to find the nearest anvil and hammer the kinks out of it. The shield, I mean, not the anvil. Okay. Fun with Fluids, Volume 4. Read that. Okay. That's it with all the books. What do we have here now? Septimus. Sup. Legion's greetings. I have been informed about your heroics on the beach. Were that I had been there to partake in a battle, but my duties lie here, so as I am to protect Lady Esmeralda from the rabble that would enforce summary justice on her, even though she is until proven guilty wholly innocent. Wood chips. Okay. And you are? I am Septimus, seventh son in a household of 9 legionnaires all. Me and 2 brothers of mine were assigned to Sicil from day 1. Alas, both of them have long since fallen in battle against the dead, but never shall I lose heart. Long as a single legionnaire stands, all of us remain undefeated in the eyes of the gods. What do you think about Esmeralda? So fair a lady I have seldom seen in all of Rivellon, my friend, and I have traveled more extensively than migratory birds do. She stands accused of murder, but in my mind her presumed guilt is a fallacy and indeed a fabrication. Steadfast will I guard her, never will I waver, unless absolute proof of her culpability should be brought before me, and I hold no such proof exists. Let's discuss Jake's death. Jake's murder is, in a word, a tragedy. He was well loved in all of Sicil. The Council of 7 couldn't have wished for a better ambassador. That he of all people should have braved the undead siege for so long only to be felled by foul sorcery is heartrending. I'd like to ask you some questions. What questions are those? Tell me about Sicil. Tragedy flocks to this place like goblins to a boar carcass. None of us guessed when we were assigned to Sicil that we were about to embark on a years-long stint in the unluckiest city in Rivellon. Undead, orcs, ghosts, what's next? Man-eating zombie crabs? Tell me about the undead. I remember waking up with a head full of hammers 2 years ago, the drill sergeant barking away, "Up you get, lads, we sail for Sicil. Them's in need of the legion over there." They certainly were, and they are still, only we cannot grant them victory, for I have yet to see the mortal soul that can put those undead bastards to rest once and for all.
Farewell.
Okay, I'll take my leave. Let's quickly discuss with
So,
Esmeralda
tell me,
over here.
Septimus, would your wife or sweetheart be compensated by the Legion should tragedy befall you on the battlefield?
I suppose so, my lady.
Can I help you?
Lords above, grant me patience. You're a source hunter, aren't you? Here because you think I killed my husband. How many times do I need to state and restate my complete innocence in the matter? What do you have for sale? Quite a few stuff. Quite a few things. Who are you? I am Esmeralda, wife of Jake, and now, alas, his widow. Poor man, we were both so young when we married. He's so rich and I so poor, but his one and only princess just the same. Sounds fishy. Can you tell me more about this place? Well, what do you want to know? Tell me about Sicil. Sicil, now that's a sad story. Roofs of elegant homes burned for fuel, oaken cupboards emptied, and ladies dragging the dregs of their great skirts to bargain for fish bones. Tell me about the undead. I've heard that once they're animated, the undead feel all the rage and violence their living counterparts felt during life. Can you imagine living through all your most chaotic feelings all the time? Let's discuss your husband's murder. Like I told just about every legionnaire in town, I don't know anything about poor Jake's murder. I want his killer found and tried, but everyone suspects me of this evil deed. You're no different, are you? So what happened? Some of them tittle-tattling crab chasers down the pub call me a murderous gold digger and you believe them? These insinuations truly go beyond the pale. Oh, I think I'm getting one of my headaches.
She seems to be quite adamant about her innocence.
We'll need to look for evidence if we want to prove she actually did the evil deed.
Indeed, we must.
Greetings.
Bye.
Okay, so that's pretty much done with this plate. Actually, we can go upstairs really quick. And I'm guessing we're gonna start stealing some more stuff. Is there anyone in here? Doesn't appear to be anyone in here, so let's see. And we might find some more clues actually. Key to Esmeralda's house. Chest, can I open it? Yes, I can. What's that? Smelly panties. It does give me charisma +1, which is interesting. Folded shirts. Not really useful, but I can sell them. Painting of a man, give me that. Cooking pot. What else does she have in here? A bucket, or a couple of buckets, and another painting of a rooster. Okay, we'll grab that as well. And let's head out. Esmeralda's shop. Now we only need to go to the Legion headquarters. And that will be all for exploring this city. Oof, that took quite a while, didn't it? And I'm guessing that's where I'm going to find the guy who sells man-at-arms spells as well, which I might be interested in buying some stuff from him. Okay. So let's just wait here by the signpost, and we'll end this video right here. So in the next video we'll go and visit the Legion headquarters. So see you in the next video.